Hello students, let us continue with the self-complementing code. That is, in the last session we have studied XS3 code, which is a self-complementing code, but it is a non-weighted code. And also we have seen the code table of the XS3 code. In that, what do you mean by self-complementing code? Self-complementing code in the sense, they find their complements, the code words in the code, they find their complements in the code itself. That means the members of the code complement on themselves. So it is called as self-complementing code. How to check whether it is a self-complementing or not? One, complement. How to take the complement that we already know. That is the first condition, whether it is a self-complementing or not. The complement of the number should be obtained by interchanging ones and zeros. The complement of the code word obtained by replacing zeros by ones and ones by zeros. Okay, and the second property, the decimal, the sum of the code word or sum of the XS3 number, the sum of the number and its complement should be equal to 9. That is the sum of the decimal equivalent of the number. You have to take here. See, here in XS3 code, we have complement for each code word. The 0 of XS3 is represented as 0011. The complement of this 00 BCD decimal 0 can be represented in XS3 as 0011. The complement of this will be 1100, which is there already in this code table, and it is the decimal equivalent of 9. And for 0100, then it is complement of this will be 1011. That is also available here. So it is self-complementing. 0101, 1010, that is decimal equivalent of 7. And here decimal equivalent of 6 is a 3. Decimal equivalent of 3's complement. And for 4, the complement is 5. Here 0111 is the decimal equivalent of 4 in XS3, and 1000, which is by replacing ones and zeros in this code word, you will get 1000, which is the complement of that. So decimal equivalent, what I am going to tell is, the decimal equivalent of 4 is a complement of decimal equivalent of 5 here. So 4 plus 5 is 9. That is the second condition. The sum of the decimal equivalent of that number and its complement, and its complement's decimal equivalent, that should be equal to 9. So if you add these two numbers, you will get 9. So it is, we can tell that is self-complementary. In the examination, they may ask you write the XS3 code table and proof that it is self-complementary. In that case, you have to write the table and show this arrow marks and tell them this is self-complementary, and that is enough. Whatever the points I have told you, this is for your understanding. Only you need to know the how to write the XS3 table and tell them this is self-complementary by drawing the arrow marks that they have their complements in the code itself. Okay. Let us solve some more examples on XS3 conversion. Let convert 23 of decimal. Convert into XS3. 23 of decimal into XS3. For that, what I have to do is, I have to add 3 to this 3 and 3 to this 2. That means individual digits are added by 3. Okay. So each digit in the decimal number should be added with 3. Then convert the result into the binary. That is, if it is 23, 2 plus 3, 3 plus 3 it is. 3 plus 3 is 6, 2 plus 3 is 5. Write the binary equivalent of 5 and binary equivalent of 6 separately, that is 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. This is the XS3 equivalent of 23. Okay. Let us solve one more example. 79 of decimal, we convert this into XS3. For 7, should add 3. For 9, add 3. Okay. 9 plus 3 is 12. 7 plus 3 is 10. The XS3 equivalent will be 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. This is the XS3 equivalent of 79. Okay. This is how we are going to convert the XS3 numbers, decimal numbers into XS3. You should be knowing the decimal to binary conversion that we have learned in first year itself. We'll solve some more examples, some 2 or 3 again. Third one, 58 of decimal to XS3. For 5, you should add 3. For 8, you should add 3. 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 3 is 11. Then binary equivalent of 8. If you want, convert it. If you don't remember it, convert it using the decimal to binary conversion. 2 4s are 8, 0. 2 2s are 4, 0. 2 1s are 2, 0. Then it is 1 0 0 0 in binary. So 1 0 0 0. Okay. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 also you can convert. 2 5s are 10, 1 remainder. 2 2s are 4, 1 remainder. 2 1s are and 0 is the remainder. If you go in this direction, 1 0 1 1 is the binary equivalent of 11. So 1 0 1 1 is the XS3 equivalent of 58. Now for 100 of decimal, if you add 3 to 1, then it is 4 3 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. 4 can be written as in binary 0 1 0 0 and 3 is 0 0 1 1 and 3 is again 0 0 1 1. Then you will get excess3 equivalent of decimal 100. So any number in decimal you can convert into excess3. Okay, if your answer is coming, these 6 combinations should not be there in any of the 4-bit group. This is the decimal to excess3 conversion. Next is BCD to excess3 conversion. In that, first one is convert this BCD number into excess3. In that, you should take the group of 4 bits separately, add 0 0 1 1 to that. What is the binary equivalent of 3 is 0 0 1 1. 1 plus 1 is 0, 1 plus 1 is 0 with carry 1, 1, 1 and it is 0 plus 1 is 1, 1, 0, 1 and this is the excess3 equivalent of the given BCD number. Okay, and the second one, this is the BCD. Convert this into excess3. Take a separate group of 4 bits 0 1 1 1, add 0 0 1 1 to this, and for 0 1 0 1 add 0 0 1 1. 1 plus 1 is 0, 1, 0, 1 and it is 0 1 plus 1 is again 0 0 1. So excess3 equivalent of the given BCD number is that's all. Or you can do one more thing, you can just convert this into decimal, that is it is 9 and it is 8. For 8 plus 3 is 11, you have to just write the 11 of binary 11 and binary 12. You get excess3 equivalent. This will be asked for 1 mark question and maybe a compulsory question. Okay, I'll solve one more of BCD to excess3. This is the given BCD number. Convert this into excess3. Take a group of 4 bits separately. 0 1 0 0 plus 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 plus 0 0 1 1, that is 0 0 1 1 only. 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 plus 1 0, carry 1. So the excess3 equivalent of given BCD number is this one. So in first PUC you have learned the binary decimal to binary conversion, which is helpful here, and also binary addition is also required here. So any doubts in excess3 conversion, decimal to excess3 conversion or BCD to excess3 conversion, please let me know. let us look into the one more coding system, that is 2421 code. In BCD, we have studied 8421 code, which was a weighted code and not self-complementary. Then we studied XS3 code, which was self-complementing code but not a weighted code. Whereas 2421 code is a self-complementary code, self-complementing code, as well as weighted code. What do you mean by weighted code? Weighted code is one which obeys positional weight principles. That means each bit is assigned to a specific weight. So here the weights assigned to the group of 4 bits is 2, 4, 2, 1 from left to right. If B3, B4, B2, B3, B2 and B1 the 4 bits of a given code. If the code given will be having 4 bits, then the weight associated with the B4 is 2, weight associated with B3 is 4, weight associated with B2 is 2 and weight associated with B1 is 1. In case of 8421 code, in 8421 code, weight associated with the first B3 is 8, B4 is 8, B3 is 4, B2 is 2 and B1 is 1. That means 2 power 3, 2 power 2, 2 power 1, 2 power 0 was the weight associated with the 8421 code from left to right. Whereas in case of 2421 code, it will be 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 1 and 2 power 0. Because of 2 bits B2 and B4 are assigned to the same weight, there may be chances of writing the code word in 2 ways. That means I will write the table and let you know. Decimal from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 represented using 2421. 2 power 1 is equal to 2, 2 power 2 is equal to 4, 2 power 1 is equal to 2, 2 power 0 is equal to 1. These are the weights associated with 2421 code. For 0, we will write as 0, 0, 0, 0 only. If you multiply the specific, that particular weight along with the bit value, you will get the, and add these things, then you will get the decimal equivalent of that. Same as in case of binary to decimal conversion. And 1 can be written as 0, 0, 0, 1, same as in binary. 2 is 0, 0, 1, 0 and 3 is 0, 0, 1, 1. And 4 is 0, 1, 0, 0. 5 can be written as 0101 or 1011. So this is not valid in 2421 code. In 2421 code, how will write 5, decimal 5, that is 1011. 2 power 1, that is 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1. So if you convert this with the weights associated with 2421, 1 into 2 power 1 plus 0 into 2 power 2 plus 1 into 2 power 1 plus 1 into 2 power 0. 2 into 1 is 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1, then it is equal to decimal 5. So weights associated with 1011 is 2421. By that, actually 101 is this binary level, but in 2421 code it is 5. What about 6? How to write 6? 1100. 2 power 2 plus 2 power 2 power 1 plus 2 power 2, that is 6. 7, 8 and 9 can be written as 1111. So what are the 6 invalid combinations? 6 invalid combinations in 2421 code are 0101, 0110, 0111, 1000, 1001, 1010. These are the 6 invalid combinations of 2421 code. That means these codes are not used in 2421 code. So by doing this 2421, by replacing the weight 8 by 2, we can get the self-complementary code which helps in the process of subtraction. So here, how to find it is a self-complementary? Complement of 0000 is 1111. That is 0 plus 000 is the decimal equivalent of 0, and its complement is by replacing all the zeros by ones, that is 1111, which is the decimal equivalent of 9. 9 plus 0 is 9. So it is self-complementary. And 0001 is 1110, which is the decimal equivalent of 8 here. So 2421 code is a self-complementary code as well as weighted code, which helps in the process of subtraction. Okay. That's all about 2421 code. There is no conversion process in our syllabus. So let's stop here. Any doubts? Any doubts in XS3 conversion or any doubts in the 2421 table? Please let me know. Thank you.